here is science for day 18, habitats and adaptations. All around the world, there are many different kinds of habitats. A habitat is all the living and non-living things in an area. The rainforest, desert, tundra, grasslands, and ocean are all examples of habitats. Habitats can have different temperatures, weather, plants, and animals. To survive, all living things need food, water, shelter, and a place to raise their young. Plants and animals live in habitats that have the things they need to survive. Plants, animals, and people have adaptations to help them live in their habitats. Adaptations are the physical and behavioral characteristics living things use to survive. Physical characteristics are the things that plants and animals have to survive. Behavioral characteristics are the things that plants and animals do to survive. All right, so let's look at our questions. What is a habitat? And if we look back to that first paragraph, it says a habitat is all the living and non-living things in an area. So, oops. Oh no. Let's undo that then. All right. So I'll just repeat that, or actually I will underline it here so you can write it. A habitat is all the living and non-living things in an area. So if you want to pause this video while you write that under the first one, that's perfectly fine. All right, let's look at number 2. What are adaptations? And again, I'm going to underline what adaptations are, and you can pause the video to write it down on your paper. Adaptations are the physical and behavioral characteristics living things use to survive. So go ahead and pause the video while you write this under what are adaptations. Then the last thing we have today is physical characteristics and behavioral characteristics. So let's read back over that. Physical characteristics are the things that plants and animals have to survive. So maybe they have a beak to be able to get into small holes and get out worms. Maybe they have gills to breathe underwater. Maybe they have claws to catch food. Maybe they have sharp teeth to tear open their food. There are tons of different physical characteristics you could list. These are just some examples. Think about all different animals and what they have on their body to help them survive. All right, so this is just examples. You can use these or you can think of your own. Either way is perfectly fine. Behavioral characteristics are the things that plants and animals do to survive. So let's think about some animals that we know. What do they do to survive? See if you can come up with any before I go over the examples. All right, so let's think. In the winter, what do birds do to survive, where do they go? They migrate. So behavioral characteristic could be to migrate south to the warmer areas. And right now you can start to see the birds are coming back from the south. So migrate could be a behavioral characteristic. A lot of animals store food for the winter. So storing food would be a behavioral characteristic. A lot of animals that don't migrate hibernate. Oh, this one's one of my favorites. A lot of animals play dead to confuse predators. So when they're being hunted, they act like they're already dead so that the predator does not hunt them. That would probably be my tactic because I'm not a very fast runner. So my behavioral characteristic would definitely be play dead and hope that the predator does not get me. These are just a few examples, of course. You probably have a ton more that you could add. It's okay to use the examples, or it's okay to think of your own. If you have any questions, you can contact me or Miss Sparks about this science, and we would love to help you. I love and miss you guys and hope to see you soon.